Welcome to Food Fun with Matt Dominguez, sponsored by Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Prairie View, and From Scratch. We're coming to you from the From Scratch facility located on 401 Victoria here in Regina. So what we do is we take and make a recipe from the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. Making a special appearance today is the owner of From Scratch, Dion Amon, and today's special guest is the Mayor of Regina, Mr. Michael Fougere. Okay, now we're here with the owner of From Scratch, Dion Amon. We're going to be going over some appetizers. So what do we have here?
So we have the cheesy artichoke dip with some sourdough bread. And then we've got over here is the 7-layer Mexican dip as well with some corn chips.
Okay, now what actually constitutes the 7 individual layers? 7
layers. There is refried beans, guacamole, salsa, sour cream, cheese, and then we've got tomatoes, green peppers, and olives.
All right, sounds good.
Is that 7?
I didn't count, but that's you lost me at 5. So.
There you go. Yeah. So
all right.
It's favorite, right, among people. So it's just easy, quick and easy to do. This one as well. Just, I mean, the presentation, you can make it however you want. We like to put it in the bowl and then just have the little bread wedges.
Now, what's the time frame to the prep time for these?
You know, not much. Like maybe this one, yeah, you're supposed to chill it for 4 hours.
Okay.
So that's the one that takes the longest. So that's why we're not doing them today. So the prep is, you know, and this one had to be cooked and then we put it inside. So
okay.
yeah, and then we
do
sesame, sticky sesame chicken wings. So those ones are off of our menu here, and something that's quick and easy too. They're pre-marinated, all kinds of ingredients.
I can't wait to have these. Yes, these are great.
Smell them when you walk in, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. These look great. All right, so I guess it's time to partake in these.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. And, let everybody enjoy.
All right, absolutely.
Okay.
Dion's going to explain, what do we have here for dessert?
So this is cranberry upside down pecan coffee cake.
Wow.
So it is, we thought, nice and appropriate for this time of year. So a lot of people like it for Thanksgiving, Christmas, coming up, and it's just got really good fall flavors.
Okay.
In it. So
looks great. It smells great.
yeah. So cranberries, pecans. There is, you know, brown sugar, butter. We've got cinnamon in there, vanilla, and so it's in a glass bottom pan here, and it just looks like cake on the bottom.
Okay.
That's the upside down part. So
awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna turn it upside down and.
Yeah.
All right.
Do this. So a little bit of magic so that it can turn out to be a mess. You want to do this?
I'm the worst. I don't want to fumble because I will fumble.
Okay. Turn it over like that. And then this is just so that it doesn't ooze out.
Oh, wow.
All that ooey gooey goodness right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're gonna unbuckle that.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it smells so much better now.
Now that it's upside down.
Oh,
the other part
wow.
is just cake, so
Let me grab that.
all the caramelized
Oh, yeah.
coffee.
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right. Put this right down here.
Okay. You ready for some?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is kind of a business that I very rarely have seen. How did you start your business, and what kind of made you think that, you know, this is something that Regina needed?
Well, I was looking for a business for quite some time. I always had a different idea. It didn't pan out for some reason or other, and it was actually an existing business already. Was up and running for maybe 7 months, and I had come in with my splurge group.
Okay.
A bunch of girlfriends and I came in, and within 15 minutes, I turned to the lady that was here and said, oh my goodness, this is the best thing I've ever heard of, and do you need a partner? And so that's how I got started, and ended up that I took over the business from her, and been doing it now for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you always like to cook prior to this, or?
You know what? I like to cook, but there's always a but, right?
There's always, there's always that,
have your ducks in a row, right? I mean, everything's got to be, the sun's got to be shining, you got to have the ingredients, you got to have the time. So many people will go and get all the groceries, and they think, I'm going to do it right this time.
Yeah.
You know, it's a time thing, right? So I don't think anybody's really, you know, born a chef. It's experience.
Absolutely.
Right? You try and you persevere, or you give up and you think you can't cook. So I like to cook, but again, I have to have the time. I have to have all the groceries, and so some people will go and get the groceries, pack their fridge full, and then life will take over. They don't ever get to it.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So then so many people are discouraged because they're throwing things away that turn bad. Or
I'm one of them. I know. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Everybody's got that crisper drawer that you pull out, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, and then you swear off vegetables.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not going to deal with that again.
I'm not buying that anymore because we never eat it. They're always moldy.
Yep.
And then you go for a while there. We have to eat healthier, so you buy it. But it's always, I say it's 3 jobs, right? You have to plan it.
Yeah.
Then you have to go get it, and then you have to actually have the time to put it together, right? So that's where the business kind of comes into play. It's where, you know, it's a healthy home cooked menu and meal options that we can provide for people. So we're saving you the time, the money, and the stress of having to do it on your own.
Okay.
So everything we do, it's homemade, and you can put it together in our store. We do in-store meal assembly sessions.
What kind of events can we have here at your facility here?
Well, there's the in-store meal assembly sessions where you come in and you're putting your meals together. So you've maybe ordered 10 different menu items off of our menu.
And then you come here and you assemble them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do all the pre-prep, all the cooking, all of the anything that requires chopping and cleaning and all that kind of stuff is kind of done ahead of time. You're going to come and assemble your meal, put a take-home cooking instruction right into the package, and then you move and put it in the fridge, move it to the next station. We come along, take away all the dirty dishes, disinfect the carts, and then so you can actually do 10 meals in 2 hours.
Wow.
Take them home and freeze them.
Yeah.
So it's just saving you all that time, right? Or you can place an order, have us put your meals together for you, and then pick them up. So some people like to have a hand in it, come in, do their own. Other people say, if I'm doing this, you're doing it for me. Saves them the time. So we're happy to put them together for them. And then, you know, from that, just kind of...
what kind of special events then?
It grew. Like, so we had people coming in saying, can you do, like, private parties? Can you do... So we do lots of corporate team building events where people come in and they'll bring in their group, you know, maybe 20 people from their office.
Okay.
And we'll break them into groups. And each person or each group has a certain responsibility to make a certain portion of the meal. So maybe somebody's doing tequila lime chicken, and another group is doing, you know,
some of the rice portions or something like that. Another portion of the side dish.
Yeah, and I mean, the bigger the group, the more different main menu options.
And it gets people interacting with each other and actually hands-on versus here's a meal.
And so then we plate everything up buffet style, and you get to go through and try everybody's creation, and it's really interactive. They've got a lot of time to spend together, and then we also do like private parties where you can come in and make your meals together, but bring in a liquor permit, have wine, and make an evening of it.
Okay.
We also do kids parties, like kids birthday parties, and you know, kids can come in and they get to make their homemade pizzas or.
So if we wanted to book here with you, what are the contact information? Where do we go?
Contact. So we've got a website, and our menu changes once a month. It's on the website. So it's fromscratchkitchen.com. You can order online, or you can place an order in store. Join us, you know, here. You can phone your orders in as well. So yeah, you can check out the website. The menu's always there, and we change up. You know, like I said, once a month. Kind of switches things up, gives people variety and different options to choose from. So
awesome. All right, well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump into this because I just can't sit here. It's smelling so good. We're going to jump into this. You go to our website, you check out fromscratch.com, and catch up with Dion and her crew here.
All right.
Well, big thanks to the Mayor, Michael Prairie, for being with us today to create our pizzas that were delicious. And a huge thank you to Dion Amon for her facilities, and it was great with the appetizers and the dessert. Check for us online, go to our website, and we'll see you next time.